the mic, and now we're live.
Hello. Hi. Can everybody be seen? Yeah. No one can see that.
Nice.
All right. Mike, do you want to introduce who we are and stuff?
Sure. Hi, everyone out there on the internet who's watching, or maybe not. That doesn't make sense.
Hello, internet.
This is Anisha. She's going to be playing Costume Quest and talking about why she loves it today. We're Schell Games.
Perfect.
Woo!
Yay, Schell Games. Okay, so I love Costume Quest. It's from Double Fine, as you can see sort of by this copyright underneath our start menu here. Came out a couple years ago. It's about Halloween and trick-or-treating, and it's sort of, the reason that I love it is because it's sort of RPG for dummies, I guess. So, but like for smart people who've never played an RPG before, I guess. So let's start. I guess
I've never played this game, and I like to think I'm a little smart.
So,
We'll see.
yeah, so I guess we'll watch this cutscene real quick. Do we have audio?
I forgot about the method that they have you pick your character with.
Maybe it doesn't have focus.
See it from my key.
Kids, I know it's been tough being a strange new town, but tonight is Halloween, so please go out there and make some new friends.
Mom, Halloween isn't about making friends. It's about terror.
And candy.
It's about showing the world who you really are.
Your very best friend will always be your brother and sister.
You.
Ew, gross. So I have to stick together.
Or else you'll drop me.
Thanks, Dad.
No way. I'm not. Oh, okay.
It's easier to just read it if anyone is actually reading it. So basically, Ren and Reynold are twins, and they're young,
No fun.
and they're both very excited about Halloween and trick or treating, but they don't want to go together. So Mom is asking us who should be in charge, Ren or Reynold.
Ren.
And last time I played, I picked Ren because I'm a girl. And usually if there's a girl character that I can play, I will pick her. But I'm going to pick Reynold today because I haven't played him and I'm just curious if it's any different. So we'll go with Reynold. But this basically means like you play as Reynold throughout the entire game, and Ren, well, you'll find out what happens to her, I guess. I'm a robot, that's cool.
Was the first costume different when you played as?
No, it's still a robot. I think the robot's actually one of my favorite costumes in this game.
Yeah, I actually have no idea if the dialogue's different between the two characters.
Yeah, that's why I'm curious. So you can walk around this neighborhood, and you and your sister are walking around to go trick-or-treating, and all of the houses you can go up to and knock on the door. The dialogue is super snarky, which I love. So let's knock on this door and see what happens. Ooh, it vibrated. It's Halloween, not garbage day. Ooh, that's mean. Perfect. So we got some stale marzipan.
Gross.
How do you know it wasn't your
Reflect on how your
costume?
bad costume shows at Halloween.
Lights on in that house. That means somebody's home. Let's go to this one. So that's a nice little tutorial thing. It's like, oh, look for the houses that have the lights on them, and you decide to trick or treat there. Usually when people say they have a good feeling about this, they're wrong. So.
Yeah, that doesn't sound.
I really enjoy the art style of this game.
Yeah,
very
it's super
clean.
cute. Do it, Reynold.
No one saw that coming.
Verpugian soldier. So basically, whoever you're not playing in this game is a little foolhardy and likes to take risks and get into trouble.
So it's exactly the same. The characters are just swapped.
Yeah.
It seems like it, so far at least. All right, so the house has lights turned off, which means there's nobody home, so we can just wander the neighborhood now and see
Never mind that your
if...
sister was just kidnapped.
Yeah, you know. So there's...
You still get candy.
Oh, time to wander off into the woods.
All right, well, we'll wander closer to where she's going and see if there's... So, as will be explained soon, grubbins are these sort of alien monster-looking things, and they really like candy. And so it seems that she was captured because she is dressed like candy, and
The best candy.
the best candy corn.
I like the name Bojan.
Ow! And so you get to be a little possessive, which is fun.
So this is implied to just be an innate thing that anyone who wears costumes can do.
Yeah, so this is the intro to the battle mechanic, I guess. So you get to battle this grubbin.
Yeah,
But-
I really did not expect that.
So basically, you have this adorable kid costume, and then you get to go through this super awesome transformation and be like super robot.
That is pretty
Thing.
awesome.
Yes.
So you got different attacks. You've got your basic attack and your missile barrage, and I think B will end up being block if I remember correctly. But so we use our basic attack, and it's a timing thing. So you have to get into that little area, which I didn't do very well. Press Y. Let's do that again. Nope, I didn't.
It's controller like.
Yeah. So it's kind of nice that they'll tell you exactly what you have to do whenever you have to do it. But I guess I've charged up my missile barrage, so I'll hit Y. And it gives me this cool animation thing. And it's like my super attack.
And XP, which is also candy.
Plus, they can save on assets because it doesn't matter which gender you are when you transform.
Yes.
Although in the sequel they do actually change your costume. For some
Yeah,
of
it
them.
does.
Yeah.
It does.
Wait, what's that?
So there's Costume Quest 2, which came out, I guess, last December or
Yeah.
something. And based on the gender you are when you play, the costume that you transform into changes based on your gender.
Oh.
Only for some. Like for the candy corn costume, you're still just a useless
The
piece of
cone.
candy corn.
No, okay, corn.
The costumes are pretty inventive.
Yeah, oh my god. In Costume Quest 2, you can be a wizard. And it's basically you look like Gandalf. But when you upgrade your costume, you upgrade it using bleach. So you go from Gandalf the Grey to Gandalf the White.
That's awesome.
I have not finished Costume Quest 2. Is it
Sorry
worth
for
finishing?
spoilers.
It's
It's
okay.
pretty good. It's pretty
Okay.
good.
How does it compare to the original?
It's definitely more, I guess there's more stuff in it. There's this whole time travel aspect to it, which gets a little convoluted story-wise, but in terms of mechanics, I think there's just more that you can do. More costumes, more, I guess the battle mechanics a little different.
Did you just get your costume stolen?
I did. And there's a cat.
I remember when I played this game, my roommate was really upset about the fact that they actually put a butt on the cat.
I've never seen a cat without a butt.
It's like a key feature of cats.
Honestly, anytime I draw a cat for my kid, I put a little X where the butt is, and they love it. Yeah, you gotta put the little butt on the cat.
Hey look, a pattern for a costume. So now we have to rebuild our costume because it was stolen away. And then press Y to view. Okay, so let's look at our little notebook here. We've got our status, which is our character, and what their stats are, basically how much candy they have, what kind of candy bag. Battle stamps we haven't really got to yet, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Quests, so this is our quest log. and completed quests, which is kind of cool. So we have to go after Ren and find out more about the creepy witch who stole your costume and actually make your costume again. What Reynolds just found is a costume pattern. So basically you have to collect different pieces of the costume in order to get the costume. And when you wear different costumes, you get different powers, basically.
Cool.
And then creepy treats are, those are more costume pattern. Creepy treats, again, we'll chat about that in a little bit, but you can use your candy pail in the true spirit of Halloween to hit pumpkins and get candy out of them.
Nice.
I think everybody has dialogue as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can just keep doing that if you want. So you can sort of like farm candy if you want. I can't see anything on this screen.
Blair's off.
Yeah.
You could probably turn the contrast or the
Yeah, we could try.
balance to make it a little bit better.
Turn the sun down a
That's
little
a
bit.
great idea.
Draw the curtains.
We should actually probably get blinds in here.
Yeah.
We actually can't get blinds in here
What?
Really?
because you can see them from the outside,
Hmm.
which is a no-no. All right, so I gotta figure out
How do I do this?
where I'm going. Because I can't really trick or treat without a costume. Ooh,
Sorry.
that's all right.
Try to make this more visible.
Maybe like turn up the brightness too.
That helping?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Sure, to the stream it looks like super blown out.
No, it wouldn't affect anything on this one.
Okay.
Actually, looking at the screen is probably more useful for me.
Yeah, because this just had the TV without putting it.
All right, so I gotta figure out. See, there's all these glowy candy bits, but it's all blocked off by this fence. So I gotta figure out how to get back there. These are all houses I have visited before. One of the cool things is that like it's this like they've done a really cool job with the sort of scenic placement of stuff. Because like all of the houses are exactly the same model, and even though it's like a very fixed camera, they just rotated the houses so you can always see the front door. So it's just a really easy way to reuse assets, but while still making it like easy to navigate your game. So I guess I'm looking for this treasure coffin, and I'm gonna open it here.
Were you just digging around in trash for candy?
Yes, and I found candy in the trash. I also found a cardboard box in the trash.
Nice.
But I guess it's a coffin, trash can coffin. Yeah, so people leave their garbage out on Halloween.
Because, the natural reaction after losing your sister is to dumpster dive for candy.
Yeah, why not?
Priorities.
Well, this is so much better. Thank you, Mike, for doing that.
Oh.
Hey, look,
Hit
there's
on.
other kids with mummy costumes. They look like a gang, a little bit. So let's see. Pardon me, just passing through. Just passing gas, haha.
Ah, classic.
Ancient winds. Alright, you look like the head of this
Slap him in the
organization.
face. Do they all have different conversations?
Yeah, you have like you can have hitting them is not doing anything. But yeah, but basically talking to each one of them, they say something different, which is really cool. There's a ton of writing in this game, and it's sort of just fun to walk around and see. Oh, hey, look, there's another coffin. How do I get back there?
That was one of the main perks about Psychonauts for me as well. Was I think it's something that Double Fine likes to do is just put in like lots of incidental dialogue. And this game without voice acting was probably a lot easier to do.
Oh yeah.
So I guess you can't jump in this game, right?
You can't, but if you notice that there are like ramps sort of placed in different locations.
Yeah.
Once you get, I'm not gonna hit a cop.
Hit
It's
the cop,
Halloween.
hit the cop, hit the
It's like
cop.
the worst day to possibly hit a cop is
Hit
Halloween.
the cop.
Wait, why? Why is that?
Because they're already on their guard for miscreants. That's, yes, that's
You're
what it
probably
is.
right.
All right.
Nisha,
What?
hit the cop.
Did something happen? Now, yeah, you have to do it.
Now I have to. He's probably gonna like flip out on me. I didn't actually. I don't remember if I hit him. Oh, I'm sorry.
Nah.
I'd expect it from Travis, not from you. So Travis is the miscreant.
I
Travis.
see.
who we have to watch
They're
out
so
for.
focused on taking down Travis that they're just gonna let that go.
Yeah, looks like it. All
Not
right,
doing
so
anything about the aliens.
I don't know. Whatever is happening, it's absolutely not my fault. I don't know who you are.
I know who you are, and it is your fault.
I do too. I don't blame you, but Connor does.
All right.
Thanks for coming though.
So there's a coffin back here, which I'm pretty sure has some of my costume in it, but I gotta figure out how to get back there. I think it's back here somewhere, if I remember correctly. No, maybe not. There's no way to get back there. That's a little frustrating. Connor, do you remember?
I have no idea. I played this
I don't think
several years
I don't
ago.
think you're supposed to get that right now.
We're right. Okay, well, I'm sort of
Realize it's
restricted
not
to
very
this
well.
area right now.
Scarab, do you know where the costume parts are?
We've got
Hey,
a
Eli.
scarab and we've got an Eli. Oh, hey, I totally missed this. Excellent. Okay, let's get through some of these garbage boxes. And there's another one over there. All right. I just failed on this level design, but
You got
that's
shoes.
So
Okay,
roller
now
skate
you- now you
shoes.
can go places.
Well, not yet, because I don't have my, I don't have the rest of the costume yet. I've got 2 out of the 3 pieces so far, and I need the third, and I see some glowy bits over there, but I'm gonna hit these trash cans for candy.
You gotta take the trash first.
Because that makes a whole lot of sense. Alright, so I've got aluminum foil, I've got a cardboard box, and I've got roller skate shoes, which means now I have my costume. Hooray, I'm a
So
robot
nice that
again.
It magically got painted.
So it puts it right on you when you have one.
Yeah. I think it's only for this first one, and the other ones you get to choose whether you want to wear it. But yes, it did get magically painted, and somehow there's an antenna on top. However, I still love it because I've seriously considered dressing up like this for Halloween before. So since we have roller skate shoes, we can now utilize our roller skate shoes to get around faster.
Oh,
which is
nice. I love
really,
that.
really freaking cool.
How's it going, Tom? Sorry.
No, you're good.
Saying hi.
Oh no.
Now you're trapped forever by these trash cans that you totally can't get past.
Aw. Well, you did pick up all of your costume items out of the garbage. So.
Yeah, he has been rooting through trash. He might
Yeah.
not
With candy.
How does
and
he,
such.
what he doesn't realize is by knocking out those trash cans, he's only giving you more power.
Woo! So now I can go over ramps, which is exciting.
Which also conveniently locks the area.
Yeah, so you can't go back there. So I guess
Oh,
I should.
clever.
Isn't that clever?
Yeah, that is really clever.
So let's see if.
So they built gates right into the story.
Yep.
You don't even. I wouldn't even have thought of that.
Yeah, it's really, really sweet. So I think I'm still trapped in this area unless I go and talk to these guys. Hey, look, there's a guy beating up another guy. Nerds.
We were just talking about that, Tom. The conclusion seems to be that the second one is more complex, but still also good.
Yes, it is. It is definitely good. There's more going on in the second one. But the story is again just as exciting. So I got a new quest. Let's check it out. Programmed for protection. Bullies are oppressing the weak in Auburn Pines. Use my robot costume's boost ability to outrun Travis. All right. So I have to now outrun this guy by running away. Go, go, go. I think all of these people are cheering me on.
Yeah, nobody likes Travis.
Well, neither does the cop.
Even the cops have to get Travis.
This is, I guess, is a nice little training thing to get you used to
Nice.
your sweet wheels.
While also impressing everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's impressive.
right?
Now who's stinky?
Oh, Travis.
Shut your lie hole.
Hey, look, that way's open now. Thanks, garbage truck, car towing thing. Is that a tow truck? I think that's a tow truck. cast a fatigue spell. I'm a robot, not a wizard. Knights can take a punch. It's a pretty sweet costume with a trash can lid. Wanna switch? Not sure, let's try it on. Alright, so we can hold right trigger to switch costumes. So now I'm wearing the knight's costume, and he's wearing the robot costume.
Nice.
And so we are inviting him, I guess. So now Everett is joining us on our quest. And the shield actually does some stuff, which is cool. So if we hit B, we're protected. So we actually have a shield thing, which is
Every costume
pretty
has a
cool.
nice kind of environmental effect.
Yeah.
So the robot does like the boost running thing, and the knight does the shooting thing.
Yeah. So let's do this and see what it's like in. Oh, I guess we can't trick or treat right now. What is my quest? I have to trick or treat 2 out of 20 houses, go after Ren, find out more about the creepy witch who stole my costume. Alright. Alright, this is going slowly, so I am again going to switch back to the robot because I like going fast. And let's see if we can trick or treat here. Yeah! Yay, a nice person who will give me candy. Excellent.
Ooh.
Look at all that sweet,
Yeah.
sweet candy.
Ton of candy.
That's not from the trash. Alright, we'll go to this one. Ooh, okay.
Okay, what does candy actually do?
So candy is sort of the currency of this game. You can use it a little bit later to buy battle stamps, which are basically little buffs, I guess,
Okay.
that you can use while you're in battle with people.
The lights of the house turn off when you can't trick or treat there anymore.
I think there's no houses down here. And
Uh-oh.
there's the gate. And so we're introducing Everett to the mission here. Even though I'm the favorite. They're gonna care a little, you know?
Nice.
I have to go alone. Are you coming?
I love it. This is just kids doing their thing.
Yeah, there's very little parental involvement.
That seems to it sort of speaks to that magic of Halloween where you kind of do feel like you're out there.
Yeah, you get to be in when you want.
Yeah. Unless your parents follow you around the neighborhood in a car.
Yeah.
Mine didn't do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounded personal.
Well, no, I see a lot of that. Yeah. No, as a candy giver, that's certainly a thing. There are car following parents, which takes some of the fun out of it, I think, for the kids.
So are these fun sort of like small game quest things that you can do? So this person's playing hide and seek with their friends, and so now we have to find all 6 of them in order to get a prize.
Nice.
So it's just like, it's really nice that like even if you are sort of grinding in order to find their trick or treat 20 houses or whatever, there's like other stuff you can do in the meantime. Oh no!
Oh no.
All right, now we get to see battle with 2 characters. I love those transitions.
Look at that knife.
It's
Yeah,
so
that's
sweet.
awesome.
I'll switch characters next, or switch costumes next time so we can see the other transition. So here I can choose which one I want to attack, and I guess I'll use the guardsman first. Do. Yeah. So he looks like he's got a shield attack and a basic attack, and I'm just gonna kinda...
Candy corn's awesome, ETB342, whoever you are.
I've
Candy
never
corn.
heard of you, E ETB.
Do. So in Costume Quest 2, there is a candy corn costume and you get like a special achievement if you play through the entire game with the candy corn costume equipped, because the candy corn costume basically does nothing. It's basically like taking up a slot
That's
without.
the second one, right?
Yeah, it's in Costume
okay.
Quest 2. It takes up a slot without giving you any
You have no attacks at all in the game?
Yeah.
no
every-
attacks, and you can only like really defend, sort of. But
Every round you get a little like snippet about how useless candy corn is.
yes, and it's hilarious. So
Stamps.
we are now being prompted to go find Sadie in the park to go find some battle stamps. Let's see. But we did get something from that battle, which are creepy treats. What is a creepy treat? So these are basically, raisins. These are little collectible things that you get from battles and things. And I think you trade them with other characters if I
think they're just
remember.
collectibles.
I don't think they do much.
I think it's just like, here's a collection, try to get all of them.
So in Costume Quest 2, creepy treat cards are sort of battle stamps and creepy treats combined. So you can then trade them with different kids, and sometimes you can only get certain creepy treat cards from trading, which is really cool.
It looks like chat's going to get extremely corny.
I sure hope so. All right, so there's this kid in here who's dressed as a ghost. I kind of wanted to talk to them, but I don't know how to get in there. Oh, there's the door. Hey, look, candy on the ground.
Yeah, ground candy. So let's do the trash candy. Hit it.
Can you swing on the swings?
I'm the same ghost every year. Same amount of candy, less effort. Good job, Daisy. Can we swing? No, but we can hit the swings, and they'll swing.
I think you can hit like basically anything.
Yeah, but I like
You can hit
it's,
anything that you can hit.
it's so cute. They've got like just little flavor animations all over the place. It's really, really super adorable. Oh, I was gonna switch costumes and I forgot.
Monster.
Gotta get back before the commercial ends. They're all sort of dressed up as either Frankenstein or like some sort of Western cowboy.
Cowboy or policeman.
The adults
Yeah.
have like 3 costumes.
All right. So we're gonna switch to the other guy to see if we can see his transition in the next battle. If there is another battle. Do 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 do. One piece each. You liar.
That's more than one piece.
This adult needs to count.
Yeah, I've counted things before. That's,
You counted things.
I have experience counting.
I've counted candy, and that's just several.
Hey, look, it's Abraham Lincoln. Hey, Evan, you're dressed up as Abraham Lincoln for this. That's exciting. This ramp is on a need-to-know basis, as in you need to know the password. Okay, so it looks like
What's the password?
we need to find a password. Aw, that's so nerdy. He's got these huge glasses and he's dressed like a skeleton. Okay, so I found 2 out of the 6. So I need
I
to
have to
find.
fade to black to remove him.
Nah. Otherwise, you just like vaporize.
You have a pickle on your face.
A pickle. Pickle nose.
Alright, next one's probably going to be a fight.
Yeah.
Why is
Let's see
that?
if we can find.
Guessing.
Oh,
Yeah, we're just.
Maybe
just
just
feels
maybe-
like
You always
it's
have
on
a
top.
fight sense. It's like a spidey sense, but it only works in games.
We have gotten pretty lucky with. Ooh, there's a glowy thing back there. Can you get
It's
back
just
there?
totally random, isn't it? Or is it like?
I'm going to
I think there's
random.
I think there's a set number of fights. Mike, do you have some good Halloween costumes?
I've had a few good ones. I think my very favorite is one year I was Johnny Appleseed, and
Nice.
part of the costume was I carried a large sack of apples and gave it to people. And,
For Halloween?
Yeah, and it was fun to give out apples at a Halloween party, but it did result in some mess at the house that I was invited to.
I have 2 favorite costumes. One year I was a stop sign.
Nice.
Stop sign, that's a good one.
And when I stood, I could stand at the corner and some cars would actually stop. It was weird because I was really short at that point.
Oh, that's great.
And then in my 8th grade, I was a Christmas tree.
Nice.
for Halloween, which and I had lights that lit up and everything.
Oh, nice. Greg, you dressed up as a Christmas tree for Krampus one year. That was a pretty sweet costume.
My favorite costume was I got a giant box and put wrapping paper around it, and then cut out holes with flaps and strings. And so I could go up to a door and like collapse into the box.
Nice.
So I did just sort of
There's a
kill.
giant box at people's doorstep.
That's awesome.
I did just sort of kill Reynold.
Oh no.
But it's okay. He'll come back.
Man,
Oh no, I keep confusing B and A.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I died. I was defeated by the Grubbins.
Well, now I can see what happens with you.
I also like you're
yeah.
not the only one who's transforms. The gremlins become like super.
That's very true.
Insane.
What do you say we cruise by the park and pick up some battle stamps? Let's try doing that. Let's see if we can find the park real fast.
I think the
Is
explanation
this
is
the
that
part?
these battles take place inside the kid's imagination, which means that the Grubbins are just total pushovers. Who like fall over the moment you poke them.
That's an interesting thought. It actually makes a lot of sense. Now, Nightbot is reminding us to remind everyone out there to follow our channel so you can see more fun stuff in the future.
All right, so I think there's a but there's a kid hiding in back here, so we'll grab the kid.
What are the costumes added in the DLC? Isn't there like a giant eyeball?
Yeah. So we are talking to Sadie about battle stamps. We're fighting monsters, and those boring costumes.
Ouch.
I don't know. The robot is so cute. I don't think it's a boring costume at all.
No, these are actually really good costumes.
A little customization. Interested? A few pieces of candy. A small price to pay for battle stamps. What do these battle stamps do?
Oh, glad you asked.
All right, so we have 2 battle stamps possible here. We've got Black Cat, which adds a chance of dodging enemy attacks, and Fang of the Wolf has increased attack power. So, yeah, so we have enough money to buy both, so we might as well.
Is there any reason to keep the money, or should you always buy as many battle stamps as you can?
I've always tried to buy as many as I can, just because then you have the flexibility of using whichever ones you want, which is cool. So here we've got a kitty cat and we've got Fang of the Wolf. So now I can assign these battle stamps to different people. So I press A for Reynolds, so I'm gonna go with him. And then I guess I'll have Everett dodge things, and I'll have Reynolds have attack. But these will basically change your stats. So if you look back at your status now, because you have the battle stamp sort of attached to you or your costume, you can you get increased stats, which is kind of cool.
I like that your candy bag is also considered an item. So
Yes.
you can upgrade your candy bag to a candy pail.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was asking because I didn't know if there was some other use for candy. I'm getting in trouble now.
Sometimes there is, like, I think this mini. You're in grave danger. Buy sugar. So this guy is gonna have us bob for apples. And so again, this is another of those small mini game things. I'm sort of running through these real quick.
Oh, cool.
No, I
No,
don't.
you ate a wormy one.
What? How do I? There we go.
You moved left and right.
There we go. No, that's not what I want. Oh my god. So basically, you have to pull out the good apples and avoid the bad ones.
And the gold ones are worth like 3 points.
Oh, really?
So it's like
No, they're not.
that's not the ones that are.
Yay!
I did not put it together that his name was Bob.
Bobbing
I
for
simply
apples.
didn't notice.
You got more apples than a teacher on the first day of school. So what do we win? Candy. Is this a trick? Positive reinforcement. Duh. Yay! So we got a bunch of candy from that, which is nice because we just spent a bunch of candy at Sadie's battle stamps. And we're gonna punch
Sadie
some
runs a
pumpkins.
racket.
She does. She's
What she
Please
says-
don't touch my dress. It's silk.
the school bake sale is counting on you. We need to get past you so you can trick or treat on all those houses so this big gate will. or else we'll have to get our PE classes. Oh, that's great. Alright, so we have to now, so we've got a bunch of quests now, so let's see what all of these are. So we know that we need to trick or treat, we need to find some kids. We need to find pie ingredients for Mrs. Butterpan.
Probably in the trash.
Yeah. And we need to...
Trash butter for you.
Oh, there's tier 2 bombing. That's
Yeah,
exciting.
so as you get better at bobbing for apples, you get better and better prizes. And I agree that the apple bobbing game is one of the most fun, I guess, parts. Oops, sorry. About this. It's just really nice to sort of take a break and do some other stuff. Oh, what is this person doing? Private party for patriotic heroes. Okay, so that sounds like we need to
Get an Uncle Sam costume you can get in there.
Science and the monarchy.
That's awesome.
have a colleague in front of the steps over there who might be able to inspire you. Just tell her it's a matter of manifest destiny. Got that? Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Your costume
All right,
celebrates
so-
science and the monarchy.
I have a manifest destiny.
Like, you get more costumes. Obviously,
You
these
should
are the
see
only
a
ones
doctor.
you could possibly have at this
Here,
point.
let me give you this
but,
prescription.
Like, I'd love to hear like if there were individual responses for every costume.
Yeah.
No, I think that they wrote it knowing that you'd have
Yes,
those
I know.
too.
So we got a new costume pattern here, the Statue of Liberty. So I guess once we get the Statue of Liberty costume, we can get into the superhero party. Or patriotic heroes.
party.
I'm sorry.
The real American.
I'm so sorry.
Ah,
Bag carrying humans.
For any of you Double Fine fans out there, last year for Halloween, Yo Tom and I dressed up as Bella and Shay from Broken Age.
Do you guys play the second act yet?
I have not. I've been meaning to. But I love the first one.
Software was a little heavy.
Dodged. So because I put his little black cat thing on Everett.
Black Cat is working out.
Yeah, it's working out real nice.
you guys should post the costume pictures on Twitter.
I will.
On Twitter.
I think I put it on my Twitter account.
It's on my Twitter as well.
We also tweeted at Tim Schafer, and he enjoyed it too,
Oh, nice.
which is super exciting for me. Missile barrage. Woo. So the sort of timing part of this is a little simpler in Costume Quest 1 than in Costume Quest 2 because you get the bar. In Costume Quest 2, they do this sort of like radial time thing, which is a lot harder to judge, like when you're actually in the threshold. Whereas like here, it's like, hey, hit it in this like quarter inch of space,
Yeah.
which is really, really nice and easily understandable.
What kind of penalty you get for missing the optimal in there? Is it
Does less damage.
Mm-hmm.
I guess my question is how good do you have to be at that little mini game to have success with this?
I think like relatively good success. Like, I mean, we already died once. So
Yeah.
we were already defeated once because I was not paying attention and did this poorly. But in general, like, it's not too bad. Like, it's not too,
You do have to hit a few of them
yeah.
to succeed in combat.
You can't just suck at it.
If you miss all of them, I'm pretty sure you'll lose every time.
So we found another Abraham Lincoln costumed person named Wayne. And so we need to get through this tunnel, but Reynold doesn't want to go in there because his cardboard costume will get all wet. So I think if we use our shield here, we should be fine because then we will be able to shield both of us
Nice.
from the wet. Nope, I went out
Just
again.
walk back
I'm
out.
sorry. I'm going to look over here because I can actually see on the screen.
I think you can let go.
Hey, look.
Oh, that's
All right, so we found a sheet.
Ghost costume.
Well, we don't have a ghost costume pattern yet.
This reminds me of the episode of Buffy where everybody became their costume.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
All right, So I think the Statue of Liberty costume actually needed
Oh,
a
there's
sheet.
your costume has shown up in the chat. Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks,
excellent. Thanks, Snapconda. So yeah, so I'm gonna go back to robot so I can get around a little bit faster. So we have now found part of our, oh, there's another one over there. Statue of Liberty costume. That one just has candy in it. But we did get a sheet. Let's see
There's
if
something I was going to try to convince you to be this year, but I can't remember what it was.
we already went over there.
Mark II Interceptor.
Sure.
A Watcher.
My costumes are always last minute. I can never think of anything.
You look just like my parents from when I was literally estranged.
Yep.
That was what he said before starting battle.
I missed it.
The costumes also have different things that you have to do. Like the knight is a lot easier to hit than the robot.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Because the robot is the timing puzzle where you have to match the timing. But the robot is just press a button.
Yeah, are all the mini games different too as well?
What do you mean by mini games?
The
Like the
timing
bobbing for
puzzles.
apples?
Yeah, the timing puzzles.
Oh no, it's basically still timing, but as I said before, it's like a radial timer rather
Right.
than like a bar,
Nice
so
that
it's
all
a
the
lot
games are
harder.
different, like, for all the different characters.
At least in this one, I haven't played 2, but in this one, every costume has their own
Yeah.
timing. I think the robot does the most damage, and
Yeah.
it's one of the harder attacks.
Yeah, you know, if the internet has pictures of me in weird Halloween costumes, I have no problem with them being posted.
I want to get one of your sweet shirts that your dad got for you.
I don't know if he still has that software.
I like how you're sitting at the desk and you just kind of like turn and there's a face on the shirt.
I wear that shirt all the time.
There's this little reveal to it.
I really love that shirt.
Do you still have it?
No, it wore out. Like
Oh, you just wore it too often?
I wore it too much. I went over to his house and he had purchased some software for like print iron-ons.
That's
I
hilarious.
was like, I can make a T-shirt of anything you want. It was just like, how about me? And he just, like,
Done.
Yeah, he's like, no problem. And I snapped a picture, and like 20 minutes later, I had my shirt.
Sus. Cat is OP.
You do still have to like actively dodge. Like when they attack, it'll say like press X now, and then if you do it on time, then you'll like that.
This
then you'll
means you take no damage instead of a little damage.
yeah.
Sometimes you'll just take less. I think the knight is dodging because he has attack.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. No, the little victory animations.
What do you still need for the costume?
I still need. It
Two
looks like
other
a
things.
torch and
Tablet?
something else. Yeah, I don't know.
Book.
A book? Probably a book.
It's a book.
So when I said at the beginning that this is like RPG for people who've never played RPGs before, this is really where it got it for me, because like it says like the focus is attack, the type is ranged, and I got to like understand what all of that I guess vocabulary meant.
Right.
Like way later in the game you get something that like gives you damage over time. And the funny thing that I thought was that they, instead of just saying damage over time or like continue damaging it over time, it just said dot, and I was like, dot? What does that mean? What is
Yeah.
dot? It's just completely, I guess, out of context, and so I had to ask around and see what it actually meant. But for the most part, like it gives you these little like here you got one attack and you've got one defense, and that's what their specialty is. And so when I started playing a couple of other games, I like started to understand like, oh, it's like the robot costume or it's like the knight costume.
Huh.
It's
So this guy collects creepy treat cards, and he needs glop to finish his set. So we don't have glop yet, but we can trade him for it if we ever find it.
Same thing happened to Anna, it looks like.
Oh, yay! I'm glad I'm not the only one. Let's see, where are the other houses that I have to trick or treat at? Here's one.
I like how they have the lights leading from the road to the house door.
The street lamps also
The street
help a lot.
lamps.
Yeah. The lanterns and the street lamps are all great.
Everybody has awesome mustaches.
Maybe you should dress up as one of these people for Halloween, Mike T.
Yeah.
Dress up as an adult from
Give up
Costume
candy.
Quest.
50 pieces of candy.
You dressed up as a cowboy? No, I'm dressed up as an adult from Costume Quest, dressed up as a cowboy.
Yes. There you go. All right.
The most obscure costume.
When Rose was a baby, I put a really freaky, weird mask on her and held her and gave out candy.
All right.
It was very weird.
So we've done 12 out of 20 houses. We still need something patriotic, so we need to finish our costume. We need to find our pie ingredients.
You can
Still,
keep bobbing for apples.
I could keep bobbing for apples.
Yep.
We've got to get
It is a
the
cool
Statue
costume.
of Liberty costume before we finish the stream. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, we
Alright.
have 15 minutes. We have to stop. Sorry, everybody. We have to stop. We have to work.
We can cheat, figure out where the costume is.
We could cheat and figure out where the costume is. I'm trying to figure out where all these other houses are.
They're probably behind the bake sale lady.
Mrs. Putterpan, yes.
It's not cheating if the folks in the chat tell us where the costume is. If you guys know,
Or, Google knows.
There's a thing.
And you just don't do it.
I'm not saying you should Google anything.
These
Just
things
saying
keep
that if you
giving
know.
me candy.
Just if you know.
Regardless of how you know.
I don't need to know how you know. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, who's this guy? Manifest Destiny. So I guess I have to go and find all of the Abraham Lincolns and tell them what the passwords are. Hey, look, there's a thingy.
Probably more of your costume.
Woo!
Yay.
Cardboard. I use a lot of cardboard from trash can coffee.
Every costume.
Oh, what is this? I need a password. This is the Circle of Trust. Excellent. Thank you for that.
Oh, you got it. Nice.
Oh. Oh, I did get it. Okay, so this is patriotic. Now I can get into the patriotic party. Let's try and figure out how to get over this ramp first. And then I will put on Statue of Liberty.
The Statue of Liberty is an awesome transformation too. Because like eagles and stars.
Yes.
fly.
yes.
Yeah, it is super patriotic.
That's awesome.
Show that off before it.
Alright.
What is your favorite costume in this game?
I like the unicorn.
The unicorn is hilarious. It's so cute.
Yeah, the unicorn is good.
Okay.
The unicorn is really good.
The
Alright,
unicorn costume
sir.
just has like a cardboard like thing, and then you actually have an extra set of legs.
It was made in France.
Evan, are you saying I should make a large T-shirt and put it and go as a Mike T-shirt?
A Mike T-shirt.
Because I like that idea. Pretty big shirt though, but
I don't.
There are other
Connor.
Lincolns in here, but I'm the only she Lincoln.
Yeah, that's a lot of Lincolns.
That's a very interesting thing to say. I just got my beard on straight. I'm sorry, Brian.
Yeah, there's a unicorn.
the unicorn is Yotam's favorite.
The unicorn is so cute because when you wear it like normally, it's just you in the front half of the unicorn, and then the back half of the unicorn is just like dragging along behind you on the road.
Oh, nice.
So you have like the full 4 legs of the unicorn costume, but you're only controlling the first half of it.
There's also a like a cyberpunk warrior who uses a light bulb as a laser sword.
Oh, right.
Like one of those long UV light bulbs.
Yeah. The in Costume Quest 2, one of my favorites is the Thomas Jefferson costume because it gives you extra diplomacy. you can can
Nice.
talk to people and convince them to do things that they're not really supposed to do.
That's
if
awesome.
you use your handshake.
you're not-
I'm not Lady Liberty. Okay, I'll run away from this one, and then I'll.
Liberty.
So what?
How do
So
I run
Scarab
away?
wants to know what are the odds of seeing the unicorn in the next 10 minutes?
Ooh, probably
I think it's towards the
not
end.
very
Yeah,
good.
it's near the end of the game.
Sounds not good.
Sorry, Scarab.
You just die deliberately so that you can put on.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did. All right, Lady Liberty, here we come.
I want to take off my half of this.
Oh,
So respectful.
Oh, sir.
you have to use Lady Liberty's superpower too.
Yes. And it says October 31st on your tablet. Oh, that's great. So now we are introduced to different kinds of Grubbins. So there's a Grubbin Warlock and a Grubbin Shaman. Move L.
Yes, they're all different.
So
Oh,
that one you
goodness.
have to like tap the left stick as often as you can.
So we'll see if we can charge
She has a
her
flamethrower
attack.
or a torch.
No.
I think it's kind of funnier without a head.
Success.
Hopefully, I'll be able to get off the charge attack. That's it.
Yeah, I
you
think
can
I'll
use
be.
her super attack now. Anthem.
Yeah, Anthem.
Oh yes! Oh my goodness!
And so Anthem gives us some of our health back, which is very nice. Which is,
So she's a healer.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should use Guardian Shield
yeah.
on Knight. I love how it's just Abraham Lincoln's face.
It's an eagle.
When she used it.
An eagle on Abraham Lincoln's face.
It's really awesome.
I guess. All right, Guardian Shield time. Select a party member with left, and then press. I'm gonna go with
Lady Liberty.
Lady Liberty. So she gets a nice little shield. This is too much patriotism. I'm British. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
We should have warned you. Sorry.
Are they 3D modeled? The animation budget for the game, I'm sure it took a lot of time to make all the animations for these characters. I don't actually know anything about the budgeting or anything like that for this game.
They
but
look 3D
they're-
modeled.
it's all 3D.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Oh my god, it's too much patriotism.
I didn't know the art style is based off of the comic that the lead on this project wrote.
I thought
Yeah,
the comic was written after though.
They did make a lot of smart choices with texturing. Like the faces are all texture maps.
Yeah. So they didn't actually have to do any facial rigs or anything.
They're just kind of spheres with painted on faces.
All right, for the last hurrah, I'm gonna go back to bobbing for apples because everyone seemed to like that.
That
And
makes sense.
we'll finish off the stream with some bobbing.
With a cup of tea and a badger.
No worms. Oh my god, I have to get 25 of these?
You can do it.
What, you think they just let you not increase your poly?
Totally got it.
Oh, yay!
Nice.
Victory.
Hooray! More candy. Excellent. I think after you...
That should keep the dentist away. Here's more candy.
Alright, there is a tier 3, so I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can do it
Do you have any,
right now while I'm in the groove.
do you have
Yeah.
any closing thoughts?
I guess in the last 6 minutes we've got here while I'm bobbing for apples. Did you guys have any more questions about the game? It's $10 on Steam, but it goes on sale super frequently. I really suggest you guys all check it out because
It
it's
usually goes on Halloween sale too.
it's so much fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick this up for my kids.
It is very family friendly.
And you can help them out during combat. I know later some of the
No!
effects get a little intense.
Yeah, it especially
When I say
with
for
the
my
harder.
kids, I really may not play it.
Right.
But they'll like it.
How many hours of game?
It's a pretty long game. I'd say it's probably like 10 hours or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a good couple days of playing. If you're like, if you could probably finish it over a weekend, but it would be like the
4
whole
years.
weekend.
4 years of costume.
It's definitely not Skyrim. So
Yeah, we're not talking about hundreds of hours here.
No, it's a decently sized game though, which is nice.
What happens if you eat a worm?
He spits it out, and so you don't have enough time to get the rest. Did you say the cores are extra? Nope. Yeah,
no.
see. No.
Cores are more the
Get that one. Get that one.
Oh, could I
stopped.
Because it said time was up.
Well, you stopped before the time was up.
Alright, we're gonna try this one more time.
You can do it.
Keep going.
I want to
until it
see what
doesn't
he
do
gives
it
me on my
anymore.
tier 3 present.
The second one has an evil dentist, which is the second evil dentist that Double Fine has done. I think that they have.
no.
Come on. Yeah, they must have it in for dentists. I mean,
dentists are kind of an easy target.
yeah.
Something I can offer.
Oh,
Yay.
yeah.
All right.
Victory.
Something better than candy. I bet it's a toothbrush. Oh, creepy treat card.
Yay.
That is pretty cool.
That's good. That was awesome.
Just recording your high score for posterity. Personal stats are the greatest reward of all. Should be everyone's motto. Are there any requests from the chat before? I guess we've got 4 minutes left.
Yeah, what should we do?
Could try and find all the other hidden kids. I think they're behind Mrs. Putterpat.
Yeah, you have to find the next pie ingredient.
What are the pie ingredients?
So when we went up to her and we asked her if we could get through in order to save the world, basically, she's like, "No, I need pie ingredients," and so you have to go and help.
I think he's asking what the
Yeah,
what are the
did she say
ingredients.
what they
Oh.
were in particular, or did you just
No,
kind
she
of...
didn't.
No, she didn't.
So it'll pop out and be like, you found a pie ingredient.
It looks like she has plenty of pies there.
You're barking up the wrong tree if you think I'm gonna help. All right, I think we need to go and
nice.
look for some trees.
Oh, I think there's a squirrel that throws nuts
Bye,
at you.
Tom.
There's a glowing tree.
Really?
Wait, did you see
there's
his
a
one?
squirrel that throws nuts at you. You have to use your shield to block it.
Nice. And then you use the nuts in the pie?
I think so. Something like that.
Do you remember where the tree is, Yo Tom?
I don't.
There was a
Someone
tree that
check.
you ran by that had glowing stuff in it, but maybe it was just me.
Where was it?
It was back somewhere. It's gonna be on the right side of the screen. Maybe.
Yeah, there's something in one of the trees.
Oh, maybe. Oh, here?
Go up.
No? Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Or is it just decorated?
Very nice. The tree in the
Yeah.
squirrel is throwing cherry tree pits. Oh, we might find the thing we need. Knock it off. All right, we're gonna change costumes and use our shield.
What's
To
the
try and
Statue of
get to-
Liberty's ability?
Oh, she
Ah.
doesn't have one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did it do something?
Yeah, we
it's
got some
exactly like
cherries.
this.
Yeah, Halloween is when all the monsters come out in America, and that's why we have to fight them off.
You know, I
So it
honestly
makes
would
our country
say,
strong.
watching this game, this is kind of like what Halloween is like in the imagination of a maybe slightly over-imaginative child.
Yeah.
Like
This is what I always wanted Halloween to be like, but it
Yeah.
never really was. All right, we're gonna see if Mrs. Putterpat will get out of the way now that we have her cherries. Putterpat is also a great name for a bake sale / PE teacher. Heck yeah.
Yay! XP.
Next level unlocked.
Look, a banana. Last year was a total
All right.
And on
That's-
that note, thanks for watching the stream.
Yeah.
That's a thing that's in a game that's sort of for kids.
That would be fine.
Yeah. So again, Costume Quest, Double Fine, great game. Halloween. It's actually more fun to play it around Halloween, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
But it's
I will buy it.
yeah, it's fun
Save.
anyway.
You
It's
can save. There's a police call station.
yeah, and you get to call the police and tell them that stuff is happening, and they ignore you,
That's great theming.
which is adorable.
Yeah, but the last guy was like, "Man, I hate working holidays."
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that's Costume Quest. Thank you all for joining.
Yay.
All right. Bye, everybody. I'm gonna turn this off now.
Bye.
Thanks for playing Costume Quest with us.
I don't know how to stop it. All right.